On May 11th, Lincoln voters will decide whether or not to build the Lincoln Haymarket Arena. How will the project address any environmental issues at the proposed site? The proposed project area contains 4 brownfield sites. Brownfield sites are properties where redevelopment may be complicated by the potential presence of hazardous materials. The 2002 Brownfields Act encourages the voluntary cleanup of brownfield sites to promote economic development. Such sites are eligible for state and federal funding, as well as liability relief from certain state and federal government actions. The city received an EPA Brownfields Assessment Grant to identify and assess known or suspected areas of contamination and determine the necessary cleanup for the area. Environmental assessments have been conducted for the proposed project area. At the BNSF Railroad property, a diesel fuel plume has been identified northwest of the depot. BNSF is currently addressing the issue in cooperation with the Nebraska Department of Environmental Quality. The city plans to use state funding to expedite cleanup of this site by excavating the impacted soil. Once NDEQ issues a letter stating no further action is needed, private commercial development could begin in this area. The area around a former BNSF roundhouse has been found to possibly have some contaminants in the soil and groundwater. The current proposed plan is to cap this area with a surface parking lot. At Alter Scrap Processing, initial testing found evidence of heavy metals, petroleum, and polychlorinated biphenyls, or PCBs. Following remediation, it is proposed that this property be used to house utilities infrastructure for the area. Initial studies at the J. Lynn property have found moderate levels of semi-volatile organic compounds and possible groundwater impacts. Following remediation, the proposed plan is to use this area for parking structures, utility corridors, and other mixed usage. The final area identified as having potential need for cleanup is the Union Pacific Railroad property. Following remediation, the proposed usage for this area would be primarily green space and stormwater storage. The current project budget includes $7.5 million for planned excavation, capping, and all other remediation of the proposed project site. Before the May 11th vote, please take the time to learn more about the proposed Lincoln Haymarket Arena project at arena.lincoln.ne.gov, funded by the UNF Charitable Gift Fund.